IKEA is a privately held international home products retailer that sells furniture, accessories, bathroom, and kitchen items in their retailer store around the world. The company, which pioneered flat pack design furniture at affordable prices, is now the world's largest furniture retailer. IKEA was founded in 1943 by 17-year-old Ingvar Kamprad in Sweden, and it is owned by a Dutch registered foundation controlled by a Kamprad family. The corporation structure for IKEA is divided into two main parts: operations and franchising. Most of IKEA's operations, including the management of the majority of its stores, the design and manufacture of its furniture, and purchasing and supply functions, are overseen by Inca Holding, a private, for-profit Dutch company.
IKEA employs a flat organization structure. A flat organizational structure strips out levels of management, thereby flattening the organization. It is designed this way to encourage better communication and team working. With a flat organizational structure, there is a short chain of command. This means IKEA can control their business easier as it allows for good communication, quicker decision making, and faster processing of information. It also allows the delegation of decisions to staff members. It brings down the supervision cost and also better motivates them through empowerment. However, there are some disadvantages to this structure. One of them is the fewer chances of promotion. It may also increase spans of control to an extent where it may become unmanageable.
IKEA has an emergent strategy that underpins their competitive advantage. Emergent strategies are those that result from decisions made in all parts of the organisation in response to external events or conditions. These decisions are formed through logical incrementalism, where strategies are developed through small decisions from experimentation and learning. IKEA links sustainability and cost saving closely by looking at designing products that are renewable, recyclable, and biodegradable and translating that into lower costs in their stores. One major external factor that impacted upon IKEA's strategy was the 2008 global recession. IKEA's target market is primarily that of new home owners and middle-class owners. The global recession strongly affected their target market, and as a result, a new strategic path was to lower prices for consumers, whilst positioning themselves for long-term growth. They are able to focus on separating productive investments from unnecessary expenses. An example of this is the reduction in their energy bill by 25% over the last 5 years, which has subsequently saved them £1.2 million each year.
A key to identifying this competitive advantage of the IKEA organisation is by looking deeper into its strategic capabilities. These capabilities can be described as long-term resources or skills and can be categorized into three divisions: human, financial, and physical. Capabilities are considered to be either threshold and exist to achieve parity with competitors, or distinctive and act as a direct way to gain competitive advantage and later be developed into a core competency of the organisation. The way that capabilities can be assessed as being able to provide sustainable competitive advantage is by using the VRIN model of value, rarity, inimitability, and non-substitutability. A capability is said to provide sustainable competitive advantage when it adheres to all four of the above criteria. An example of a strategic capability from IKEA is the organisation's Swedwood plant that manufactures the material used on IKEA's wooden furniture range. This factory provides IKEA with the resources for thousands of their wooden furniture products and has been developed into one of the organisation's core competencies. The factory provides value as it is a main supplier for IKEA and is hard to imitate by competitors. It also puts IKEA in a unique position strategically as they are both the buyer and supplier and can guarantee constant supply when other competitors may not.
According to former IKEA CEO Anders Dalvik, one of the cornerstones of their success is price and product differentiation through control of the entire value chain. Unlike many other furniture retailers, IKEA is responsible for the design, manufacture, distribution and retail of their products. Design takes place in Almhurst, Sweden, where the company was founded, and is based on Ingvar Kamprad's idea of democratic design. Each product must be able to be made quickly, cheaply and compactly, fit for purpose, of good quality, from sustainable materials, and of course with a low price. IKEA draws on resources from over 1,400 suppliers worldwide, with whom it forms long-term relationships, meaning that they are able to ensure good quality and consistent supply. IKEA's success means that it uses 1% of the world's wood supply each year and relies on a subsidiary group called Swedwood for its processing and manufacture of wood and particle board. IKEA is famous for its flat-packed furniture. Where possible, products are manufactured on an assembly line by robots and automated machines, which are able to operate constantly, quickly and cheaply, as there are minimal labour costs. The product then goes into a flat box, which saves space and storage costs, making transportation and distribution both cheaper and more environmentally friendly. For most items, the final assembly is done by the customer, and the flat pack form makes it easier for the customer to transport from store to home.
IKEA's customers are part of the supply chain even before assembling their items. Stores are designed with a one-way layout to allow customers to view products in a display setting and take their time. Then they collect the furniture they wish to purchase from a warehouse area of the store. Recognizing that distribution costs are a key opportunity to make cost savings, IKEA transports some of its products direct from the manufacturer to the retail stores and aim to do this where possible. As IKEA sells furniture, its seasonal demand varies very little and is reasonably predictable. As most stores are located in suburban areas, stores sometimes employ tactics such as a free breakfast at their in-store restaurant to encourage customers. IKEA has a make-to-stock demand response, and a high volume of goods are produced, which leads to economies of scale. Although it must maintain reasonably high levels of inventory to meet demand at each of its stores, planning and distributions are centralized and under constant review to ensure this is done as efficiently as possible.